Hello, my name is Brian, and I'm one of the attorneys here at Fidelity Law. I'm talking today about the concept of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy discharge. Discharge basically protects a debtor who receives it from any further personal collection liability in connection with an unsecured debt. There are many important aspects to this. The first aspect is that it only applies to a debtor who receives the discharge. It doesn't somehow make the debt evaporate, but rather prevents the creditor from collecting from the person who filed the bankruptcy. This becomes important in many cases, particularly if there are several parties who have co-signed on the debt, or say in the example that we're talking about, a married couple in which only one of the couple is filing for bankruptcy. A second major point here is that the bankruptcy discharge only prevents a creditor from attempting to enforce personal liability in connection with the debt. This means that any other type of liability usually stays intact. So if, for example, we have a client who has a car accident and ends up with a judgment for property damage caused in the accident, and then that client files a bankruptcy. Well, in this case, the creditor would not be able to collect on the judgment from the client, but they could certainly still try and collect from the insurance company that held the insurance on that automobile. Another example is in connection with secured property liens, like mortgages or car loans. In connection with these type of debts, the personal liability, again, may be erased, but the underlying rights to the property will usually remain intact. As such, the creditor may no longer have the ability to collect from you personally, but they can certainly still take back or repossess the property which was used to secure the debt in the first place. So, as an example, say you lend me money and you take a lien against my car as a security interest for the loan. Well, if I were to file a bankruptcy and receive a discharge, this would prevent you from collecting from me personally, but it doesn't just make the debt go away. Instead, what occurs is that the discharge erases my personal liability, which is essentially a federal injunction preventing you from trying to collect from me personally. But it doesn't impact your security interest in my car. As such, you could still repossess my car in order to satisfy the debt. This is an extremely important aspect of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy discharge, which must be understood fully in order to properly apply the bankruptcy protections in each particular case. So if you are considering a bankruptcy, please make sure you understand the fine points of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy discharge. Or make sure that you secure representation from a legal professional who can help you guide you through this process. Good luck and have a great day.